All right, hello everyone. It's been a very, very, very long time since the last episode. Actually, this one is going to be only the second episode of the year, and we are in April already. But today, it's gonna be like a super episode to get back to the series because I'm with Geoff from Geoff Miniatures,
Hello.
and this one, how are you, Geoff?
I'm all right. I'm good. I'm loving it.
Yeah, great. And this one, this episode is pretty spectacular because actually, Josh is the first hobbyist in the series with whom I already played a game of Heresy, and
Good
it was
game.
a blast, actually, a pretty brilliant game. And so we had a great time in Halifax in March. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it feels like
Feels like a long time ago already.
yeah, already. Yeah, no, it was spectacular, a super weekend and a super event. And but today we are here to talk about Josh. I go with Josh. All right.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Josh's
Okay.
just my handle. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can go with Josh. I think
I
we're
go with
we're
Josh.
uh, we're good enough friends now.
Yeah, I mean we had kebabs at Adonis Kebab, so we
Yeah.
yeah we are good. We are here today to discuss his passion for the heresy and miniatures painting, the hobby in general. And up to get started, Josh is from Wales, if I'm correct. His main passion is about the heresy, and you can find him on Instagram at Joff Miniatures and Joff underscore Miniatures. And on the side of the screen, you can see some of his latest posts. And as you can see, he has quite a passion for ultramarines, but also a very broad passion about heresy, as Josh is a commission painter. And I have to say, a pretty decent and brilliant one. We will discuss
Thank you.
that later on the way. No, Josh, I mean, I don't think that going through your profile, your Instagram profile, looking for pics to prepare the presentation for this interview. I don't think I saw one single thing that I didn't like, you know.
Oh, that's high praise there. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
no. And even back in a year or two. I don't know when you started your Insta, but it was pretty solid all the way. So yeah, uh, I recommend just scrolling Josh profile. It's worth your time. Anyway,
There's a lot of crap on there.
then just you have a small sample of Josh creativity and painting skills on the side of the screen. We will discuss this model later because it's that's a dope model, dope kit bash and yeah, very original and creative. So maybe can you state the decade you were born?
Yeah. So I was born in the '90s, slap bang in the middle, '95.
Right. So a young lad. That's cool.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
From my perspective, at least. And how did you get into the hobby?
Uh, well, Warhammer, I guess, in general. But I've got
Hmm.
an older brother. He's quite a bit older than me. I think he's like 7 years older than me. I
Hmm.
remember that second edition 40K box set in the cupboard, and I'd always be like, "Ooh, what you got going on in there?" I was very small, but I was always rummaging through the box, looking in the books. I was like, "This is amazing."
Yeah.
So it's kind of all stems from that, really.
Mm. And when did you touch your first mini for the first time?
Not until quite a long time after, really. I mean, I think 2018 is when I actually started.
Oh,
So big gap.
oh yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't start as a teenager, like
No,
maybe.
I never touched it until yeah. 2018 is the year.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. And
Yeah.
what made you fall into the hobby then, as a grown-up?
Let's see. So I had some housemates at the time that I was living with, and they were messing around with 40K, and I was like, oh, so it's always been there. It's always been there. I might give this a go. So I bought some like secondhand Space Marines and painting them up as salamanders for
Aha.
40k, and it was a good bit of fun. And I was like, okay, this is me now. I'm done. This is it now.
Here goes my money. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, roughly, maybe you had some breaks, or how many years in the hobby since then?
So I think I had a year off, maybe around when the COVID stuff happened. I kind of stopped for a bit. Um, so yeah, what are we on now? We're 2026 now. Time's flying.
Hmm.
So yeah, let's say 6 years at least of painting.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, uh, if we take into account where you are today regarding your painting in general, that's a pretty impressive, progression curve. Because, well, uh, I'm back in the hobby since a few years now, and I'm not even close to to that. So to this, so yeah, no, that's pretty impressive. And
Well, thank you.
would you say that, well, so besides being a pretty easy way to waste our hard-earned money, is the hobby is helping with anything in general in life besides
Yeah,
having fun painting?
yeah, I think so. I mean, maybe my perspective shifted more now. I do it day
Mm,
to day, but for me, it's just always been a great way to just lock in my focus.
mm,
Uh, my focus has like always been all over the place. So this is
mm,
a one thing that gets me sat down and just concentrating on something, and
mm.
that's the thing I probably appreciate the most about it. Really,
Right, yeah. And is there something that you would say is your favorite thing about the hobby?
I just love painting, man. I just love it.
Yeah, you can sit down, just paint for
Yeah, it's
hours.
even though I do it for work, there's this element of, I'd say, relaxation. I'm not really relaxing, but there's a calming factor to it. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm. Right. Yeah. And oh, Joe, sorry, we I skipped the slide too fast. Just maybe a word about this kit bash on the side of the
Oh,
screen.
the jet bike, yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw like an old art piece from I think it's the Visions of Heresy. They're really old like artwork.
Mm,
And it was called a Baal chariot. So it was like a jet bike with a pulpit on the back. It was like a
mhm.
Blood Angels bike, and I was like, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
So I found a 3D chariot. I bought the file and
Hmm.
I cut it up digitally, printed that out, and managed to merge it onto the back of the jet bike.
Right. Yeah, because it looks very natural, actually.
Yeah, it was a bit of fiddling, but managed to get it there in the end.
Mm. And I like that you added some additional side wings on the back. I mean,
Yeah, it needed
for
that extra bit of weight and
stability.
balance, I
Yeah.
think.
No, and how many of those have you done? Because that's not the only one. You have what, three of those
I
with
think
the chariot?
four in total. I've done four. I would have loved to have done more,
Mm.
but I just never got around to like printing anymore.
Yeah.
But a whole army of those is something one day maybe I would like to do.
Mm. And maybe I'm too late, but I saw that you were maybe willing to selling this Ultramarine army, right?
Yeah, they're currently up for sale.
Okay.
No one's taken it yet, so even if it's not for sale now, anyone watching if could be interested, hit me up.
So yeah,
But
uh,
yeah,
mm,
yeah, I think it's time now to do something new.
mm. And I didn't see all of those minis in person when we played together, but quite a bunch of those, and yeah, they look like fantastic. So
Thank
if
you.
you are ever interested in getting a dope Ultramarines army, you know who to write to. It's Josh, obviously. Speaking of dope Ultramarines, I met this guy, this Destroyer Moritat Phosphex boy, and yeah, we we had a great time on the
Yeah, we
table.
had a real. Didn't we have like a Moritat off at one point or something like that?
Yeah, I love this guy. Is there something that you dislike about the hobby?
Dislike about the hobby. I think building is not my most favorite aspect of the hobby. Find that quite tedious.
Yeah.
Um, it's something I do, and I force myself to enjoy.
Mm.
Um, and there are elements that are fun, but sometimes with these new kits,
Mm.
you'll get a model like this big that's made of like 50 parts, and you're
Yeah.
like,
Mm.
wow,
Yeah. And you just built some Stormy Girls, right?
oh yeah,
The holy
they're
grail
enjoy.
of the heresy builder, the
Oh
Stormy Girl. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, you made it, and I think you posted a picture, and they look about straight, so that's a win.
yeah, they turned out good in the end. I think I've never built one before, and it was, but they're okay. They're okay in the end. It's a lot of stress during the process, but once you've built one, you're like, okay, I kind of know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but the worst part is that from one kit to another, because I built, well, not two, one and a half, let's say.
Yeah,
But, but from one kit to another, the pieces were not warped the same way. So
no,
what you learned with the first kit,
yeah, this is true. There's some
yeah.
inconsistencies
Mm.
in these molds.
Yeah, exactly. And so, do you have a favorite faction or legion regarding the heresy?
I mean, it's going to be Ultramarines, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
I thought
let's
so.
say a second favorite is I used to have a quite a large Sons of Horus army.
Hmm.
Second edition, I was crazy into those.
Hmm.
I really got into Sons of Horus. Loved all their lore. Loved all the crazy evil stuff you could do.
And do you have a favorite character from the?
Favorite character from the Heresy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be Gendor Scrivok, the Night Lord's guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Gets the demon sword and
Yeah.
just thinks he's indestructible. I love it. It's just the pure arrogance of this guy when
Oh,
really he's just a wimp.
yeah. And if I remember correctly, he's slapped by Radoron or
Yeah,
Sanguinius.
kicks him straight off the wall.
Yeah, and yeah, because the sword, the demon sword, decided that she would deprive him from its power, and then the
Yeah,
guy is yeah about
so he's just
make
groveling like, oh,
yeah,
please.
and yeah, and he accept the to follow the sword into I don't know the warp or whatever, and
Yeah, I think
then
the last you hear of him in the Heresy books is he's just like swallowed into a portal by some demon, which I think is just what he deserves.
yeah, yeah, obviously. And is there a specific piece of lore from the heresy that you like above all?
Yeah, so I think, I mean, this is a broad subject, but
Mm.
I think something that I've been looking at a lot lately with my research for the Nemesis destroyers.
Mm.
I've been loving all that stuff. There's a good action. It's in the Gilliman Primarch book, so I
Okay.
don't know how many people would have read this, but it's
Mm.
basically all about these guys. And there's a huge orc infestation somewhere on during the Great Crusade, and he's like, okay, I don't want to be wasting these troops. I'm going to send these guys because they're just dirty. They don't play by the book. Got
Mm.
to do something with them, and they just go and like firebomb everything. Because I
Yeah.
believe
Mm.
uh, they were trained by the Night Lords, which is interesting.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, which I never knew until recently. I was like, explains a lot.
Mm. I did not know that.
No, this is from the old days.
Yeah. Back in the days when we
Yeah,
could do
the
like
good old days.
war crimes for real. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because actually for the record, when we played with Josh, he was playing his Nemesis chapter list, and yeah, this army is incredible because you see often online people who are telling, yeah, I'm starting a Nemesis chapter list, etc., etc. Then you see maybe one, two units, and then that's it. But like you bringing well I mean fulfilling this list ID to the top well to three maybe a bit more than 3,000 points. It's pretty rare and it looks really impressive when we are all together on the tabletop. I mean you can smell phosphex for real.
It's
Like,
absolutely stinking.
it was disgusting, absolutely, but beautiful, but beautiful. Um, so this is a bit specific with you because you are a full-time commission painter, but you are also doing hobby for yourself.
Yeah.
You have personal projects. So maybe we can split the next question in half. Like
Yeah.
for one of your personal army project, uh, do you have a specific process? I mean, what's in your mind when you are thinking about a new army project?
Yeah. So for me, when I do my personal work, it's just something crazy I've seen or something I've read, and I'm like, okay, and then it just spirals in here,
Mm,
and then I open up the apps, start building a list,
mm.
because I think that's the important thing to do. I recommend this: build
Yeah.
the list first. Don't just buy all the models,
Yeah.
because otherwise you're going to go crazy and spend loads of money.
Yeah,
So
that's a pretty
I
good
try
idea.
to get a list together first,
Mm,
and then I can just go from there.
mm.
I
Okay.
think locking in the theme really is cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I absolutely share this vision because I mean, we all played a lot of games of Heresy in maybe first, second, third edition. And actually, I think it's beginning to be quite boring to try to design lists to face anything like very balanced list, anti-tank,
Yeah,
anti-infantry, etc. Yeah, I'm so sick of thinking like this. Just picking a theme is like, I think, the best way to have fun with the
yeah,
army
absolutely.
project.
Because the way that people are building lists now is, you're seeing a trend,
Yeah.
uh, and I don't think you should build to tackle it all because you end up just limiting your creativity yourself.
Mm.
So just go in, build that army, and lose games if you have to.
But you will lose with a panache, like.
Yeah, and sometimes this stuff, the meta guys won't be expecting it, and it'll catch them off guard as well.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah,
And I mean, so it's pretty different when you are working on a army project for a commission project, I guess. But how do you approach those big commissions? Because you do a lot of very big army commissions, right?
yeah. Lately, I've been doing say like a 3,000 point a month,
Yeah.
which is a lot of painting.
Hmm.
So my process for that really, once they arrive, I think more often than not, I am building the armies for these guys.
Yeah.
So I'll get started there, get everything built. Then I will paint one, and then we get a test scheme so that I'm happy with that and the
Mhm.
customer's happy with that because you can't just go crazy with the army until one. We need to make sure one is looking exactly as planned. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. So yeah, we do that, send that over, and then really I'm like pretty crazy because I try and batch paint everything.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tanks, infantry, like.
yeah, usually I try and split it up now because sometimes it's too much. So I'll focus in infantry like all together and then vehicles all together. I think that's a good method for me.
All right. Well, I mean, if it works for you, that's the way it is, and that's for the best. But yeah, that's pretty impressive because yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
can,
intense.
yeah, I can imagine that. But okay. And do you enjoy the game actually? I mean, playing the game.
The game, yeah. So this is an interesting one for me. Sometimes I enjoy the game, and sometimes I hate the game.
Yeah.
Uh, and I find most of the time it comes down to who I'm playing.
Hmm.
So sometimes you just don't gel with people.
Hmm.
And for me, this game, the thing I enjoy the most about the game is the social aspect of like, having a good time, having a laugh. Like, oh, look, that guy's blown that guy's head off. That's crazy. Like that kind of thing. But some people, you're not always gonna be into the same aspect of the game,
Yeah.
um, which is fine.
Mm.
But I think yeah, the social aspect for me is the main reason I play because I'm terrible with rules. I just forget stuff all the time. So I'm definitely not in it for that.
Yeah, and then now they are changing rules
Oh,
every 2 or 3 years. So yeah, you have to
yeah, I can't keep up. My
relearn
brain,
everything.
my
Yeah.
brain can't handle it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same here. But yeah, actually, a lot of people say that the social aspect is the main interest
Yeah,
in the game. The game itself can be pretty fun. Well, it depends on your opponent, the mission, etc. But the social aspect is yeah, pretty solid. Yeah. And is there a strong heresy community in your whereabouts?
yeah. Well, so I moved recently to Cardiff,
Mm,
um, so I haven't really
yeah.
found the locals yet, but there's a really good gaming shop called
Mhm.
Firestorm, which is huge,
Okay.
which looks great. You got like loads of tables, so I'm keen to get in there and have a game with someone.
Hmm. Right. So if you're watching this and are in Cardiff area,
Yeah, drop
you
me a
can
message.
also yeah, it's Josh for a great game of Heresy. And but yeah, be prepared because yeah, he's using like not conventional war techniques. So yeah. And so you attend some events maybe because we are talking about the
Oh,
social aspects, etc. And events
yeah.
I mean are great places for that.
Yeah, so upcoming events for me, there's not really that many actually. I'm focusing on work really these
Yeah.
days,
Mm.
but I've got the big no retreat in September in
Yeah.
Gibraltar.
Hmm.
It's a big event for Heresy.
Yeah.
Um, that's where I'll be taking my complete Nemesis Destroyer list.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because there's still some bits to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
What what are
So
you
that's the
adding? Oh no, maybe
sorry.
it's top secret, maybe. But
Oh, what am I adding? I've got. Oh, well, this is probably. I don't think I've actually seen any of these personally before, but I've got some attack bikes.
oh,
Yeah, with some melter guns on.
okay.
What would be quite fun. Just like a converted outrider bike with a little sidecar, and the
Yeah.
guy's just with a little melter gun on the side. But that's pretty much all I need to add, and then another. That's like a Praetor model I need to do.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
I'm racking my brains because I want to
Mm.
do something fun for that.
Right. Well, yeah, your Predator was also already pretty cool, but well, he,
I think I used a blue marine for when we played.
yeah, yeah,
Um, yeah, so I need something more in line with the Nemesis chapter.
nah, right. And just today or yesterday, I can't tell. You may be planning to attend one pretty special event next year in
Yes,
Halifax too. The Warhammer 40K third edition that the Isvan Beach Club is putting together, right?
yeah. This is honestly like this is exciting me more than anything else now. I'm like I have been locked in. I've been downloading old white dwarfs from
Yeah.
like 2000 and just being like with my iPad. I don't have the paper copies, but I'm just like this, just looking at all these old articles. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. Well,
I'm so
actually,
hyped for
yeah,
this.
White Draft from yeah the late 90s, early 20s are very cool, and they
Oh,
are
so good.
yeah packed with content, pictures, battle reports, etc. Yeah, and yeah, I have to say that this event got me pretty excited too. So yeah,
Will you be making the pilgrimage, do you think?
I will.
Oh, very good.
I will. And yeah, I'm well, you know, we have a common friend from Scotland that talked me into yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about maybe doing this. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, I have the codex. Just send. I sent you the codex. Yeah, have a look, have a look, have a look. So yeah,
And there we go. You're in.
so yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to to figure out some stuff, but yeah. that's a go. Yes.
Right.
And but no retreat is quite the yeah the big well maybe the biggest in terms of number of players or maybe well maybe in the narrative for narrative heresy. So yeah, that will be pretty cool for sure.
Yeah, the narrative aspect is the best, I think,
Mm.
because they always just really go in on that, and I
Yeah.
think that's what where they excel.
Mhm.
And you're playing on a boat, which is cool. A boat with a bar, so I can't complain there.
Yeah. Is sure. And wow, did you ever throw metal mini at a non-sport opponent or just because you lost a game?
I've certainly had the urge to, but I never have.
Okay, so maybe someday, you know.
But
But,
who knows?
do are you using metal models? Do you have one?
Metal models. I have. I'm trying to think where I've used a metal model. Um, Nothing currently now.
No.
Um,
So you can pick.
if a second edition 40k event ever happens, and someone could get a whole metal army thrown at them.
So I will change the question to, did you ever throw a full metal army at a non-sport opponent? Yeah.
No, but I'd love to.
Right. Just a word about the two speeders on the side. So
Ah, yes.
those are Alpha Legion,
Yeah.
obviously. Just so they are not only Ultramarines on this presentation, just to show a bit of your painting skills on different kind of stuff. I love those speeders. I mean, yeah, they are so cool. A bit of a vintage feel too. Like, yeah,
Yeah, they're retro, but they're all the rage now.
yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I mean, in these guys, well, with the Avot launcher and graviton gun, yeah, this is nasty, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they are those two are yeah very cool, and you get the metallic blue of the Alpha Legion pretty right on spot in my opinion.
Yeah,
So
that was a fun one. That was a
yeah.
fun one.
That was part of a huge commission, right? Lots of
Yeah,
vehicles.
this was a big. I think it was like 3,500 maybe because
Yeah.
he wanted some extra bits so he could swap the list around.
Mm, mm,
Um, yeah, that was a good army to do.
mm. No, so and then some Dark Angels too, but we will talk about those guys later.
Ah, yes.
Um, but maybe how would you describe your painting style? And maybe your personal painting style is not the same as your professional painting style.
Yeah, that's a good point. This one I was struggling with because I was at a loss for words to how to describe my painting style. Really, like let's focus on the work aspect.
Mm.
So in that respect, I try to do as good as I can within the speed that I paint.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
it's not just churning out fast armies.
Mm.
Like there's places you can go to get that done. I try to meet in the middle.
Mm.
So I want people to have the best looking army they can for the best price they can
Mm.
with a reasonable turnaround.
Yeah.
So it is like it's army painting.
Mhm.
Um, but I think I've been painting enough now that I have developed a style.
Mhm.
Like you see there, I do add the pigment powders and the scale modeling sort of techniques mixed in with like some of the like I even use some of the heavy metal techniques, not to the extent that the heavy metal team ever would, but I try to marry those techniques to create something that well basically what we're looking at there. So that kind of look there. That's my go-to. See that guy there, the Cenobium?
Yeah.
That's the
Mm.
style I like.
Yeah. And I mean, it's very clean, but at the same time, it has this heresy touch, the weathered battled, hardened. So yeah, I can see your point. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you worded it better than me there. Clean but kind of dirty is like really what
Yeah.
I was trying to go for. Because that's exactly it. Yeah.
Clean and dirty at the same time. Yeah,
Yeah.
but still you can tell that there are edge highlights, but also like washes maybe, and some battle damages here and there on the checkers, notably. So yeah, that's I mean, and actually this is your latest Dark Angel commissions army. This one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was
So that's the one I saw in
yeah, I think I was
America.
working on those through March. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a recent one. Yeah.
And it was pretty weird actually because I saw the pictures on your Instagram and the black looked very blue, like
Yeah.
like blue almost,
Yeah.
a dark blue. And actually in person they are black with a little hint of blue, but black. So
Yeah. This is a problem I'm having, I think, with my photos because I don't know if you'd agree with it. I think they look a lot better in person.
yeah. Mm,
I'm looking to upgrade my so I'm just using my Samsung phone to take the
mm,
photos. So I'm looking to upgrade now
mm.
because it's been a bit of a problem.
Yeah, but actually, I mean, army pictures are very hard to
It's
get.
difficult.
Yeah, because I don't know. Well, I don't know a single thing about photography either. So, uh,
Yeah, it's a lot easier to take a photo of a single
well,
miniature and get it looking how you want it. Because
yeah,
I've got the whole army laid out here. It's difficult
yeah,
because you've got so much light bouncing
yeah.
around,
Mm,
and I'm not a
right.
professional photographer. So
Yeah. But
yeah,
actually, but I can tell because I saw them that yeah, this army looks very, very dope. I mean, and well, I mean, I'm sure that if it was a personal project, you would have pushed some stuff further, obviously.
yeah,
But I mean, for commission army, wow, it was you put that on a tabletop, it looks like perfectly Heresy, perfectly beautiful, right on spot for the Dark Angels, obviously. Right. So yeah, so in short, if you would define your painting style like clean yet weathered. Yeah.
yeah. I think that's the one. Clean but weathered.
What would you improve or try or learn as a new technique?
I really want to focus on volumetric painting more, like the NMM style,
Hmm.
NMM style, uh,
Hmm.
and light placement. I think that's so important.
Yeah.
Um, and color mixing. I want to really get up to grips with my color theory more. So this is something I've been doing recently. I've been mixing colors more
Mm.
because I was a real bad one for when I first started. I'd just buy there's the goblin green or whatever. It's just you're just putting all these colors together without any real
Yeah.
thought as to why,
Mm.
and you can just mix these things. And once you start doing that, you feel free.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. I hear you. Absolutely. I'm
It's like
still at
being a
the,
real artist.
yeah, exactly. I'm still at the Goblin Green stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to break out of actually.
Yeah. Well, actually, it needs, I think you need intent to improve to
Yeah,
pass this
absolutely.
stage.
It's
Yeah.
something I'm struggling with now because of all the army painting I do. It's
Yeah.
I very rarely find the time to
Mm.
work on techniques and things, which I really want to do because
Yeah.
I think you always want to improve.
Mm. Right. Do you have a favorite color to paint?
Ooh, favorite color. I like I like very deep purples, like violets going into red.
Okay.
Red is a great one because it does not photograph well at all.
No.
But painting red is a lot of fun. I think it's one of my favorites. Or blue, obviously. Uh, blue is fun. I really enjoy uh, just finding what colors complement each other now
Mm.
because you can shade something with something that you might not even expect would
Yeah.
work,
Mm,
and you can just get like a completely unique result.
absolutely. Right. And yeah, so I think maybe you are, what do you say that? Uh, ripe for painting word bearers. If you like deep
Yeah,
crimson
maybe.
red, maybe.
Yes,
I would love to see that. But yeah,
I'd like to do it.
cool. Is there a color that you avoid to paint?
Avoid to paint. I don't avoid any of them, but
Yeah.
let's say like a tricky one for me is white. Getting white to sell well. Like you
Mm,
can see some white on these pictures.
yeah.
Um, I like you can see it's like a bluish tint. I like
Yeah.
that, but
Mm,
it's nothing. Yeah, some white I struggle with.
mm.
Um,
Yeah, that's a tricky
that's the
one.
main one for me, I think, and obviously black is one that I think white and black because they're not really colors, are they? But like people struggle to bring that out, and I've definitely struggled to bring out black
Mm,
in like power armor, particularly if you
yeah.
want different legions all wear black armor. There's so many different ways,
Mm,
and if you go too far in any direction, you can end up looking grey or
yeah.
blue.
Mm, absolutely. Yeah, that's right on spot analysis, right? What are your ongoing painting projects? So personal, you talked about the end of the Nemesis chapter.
Yeah, that's the main one. So I'm looking to get those finished up. So the no retreat we talked about that's in September. So a few more units, and I want to tidy up some things, get them looking a bit nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so that's going to conclude that, and then the next one is what we were touching on earlier, the 40K third edition event. That's going to be my next big project. And I actually I did a little test scheme today. I don't know if you can see this very well. There he is. He's kind of blurry, but it's a Steel Legion
Yeah, that's cool.
Imperial Guard. That's
Yeah.
going to be the army, and I'm hyped.
Yeah. So how many bodies for the army?
I've kept it. I've been quite sly. I've kept the infantry
Mm.
to a minimum because these guys they're a mechanized infantry, so it's
Yeah,
not just loads of bodies. I can put them in chimeras.
that's clever.
It's a lot of points sunk into chimeras and hellhounds.
Yeah.
A few sentinels in there. I'm planning, and a Lehman Russ as well,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Iconic. Mm.
probably the big guy himself, Yarrick, too.
Are you planning to use the new model or some of the
I think I'm going to use the old one. Oh well,
no?
there's the old one with the
Oh
lobster
yeah,
claw.
yeah, yeah,
Uh, I think that's a second edition model, maybe.
yeah. Absolutely.
But I think I might do the one in
And
between
then it
that
will.
and the
Yeah.
new one, the fine cast one, which many people might not think is the best, but I think it's suitable for that time.
Yeah, absolutely. I painted the original one not long ago. Yeah, it was fun because, well, that's a part of my childhood. But
Yeah,
yeah, you can tell that, yeah, models have evolved
yeah,
since then. So yeah, it was fun, but not that fun. So yeah, yeah, I think it's the right call to. I don't really like the newest model. So well,
yeah. I don't. I've still not seen how big he is because he could be the
yeah.
size of
A Primaris
a
or
tank.
something.
Yeah, they have a bit of a thing with creeping up the size of
Yeah,
models. Yeah,
yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Time passed and then models grow bigger and bigger. Yeah. Yeah, that's two cool projects. The Steel Legion is yeah, Armageddon, etc. That's yeah,
yeah. It's
yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for that.
yeah, great. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see those in person too.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Have you got any ideas what you're gonna paint?
Well, actually, I went from because I have the Abaddon model from 40K for a while. Is sitting on my desk for months, just primed. So I thought doing Chaos Space Marine. Then our good friend from Scotland talked to me into orcs.
Ah,
So I was thinking to do orcs, but at the same time, I had an idea about trying to kit bash Chaos Terminators from the new Indomitus Terminators for
Would
40K.
be cool.
And I think that is this idea is very appealing. So I'm leaning towards going back to Chaos Space Marine now.
I think that'd be very impressive because those new Terminators
Oh, they are so
are
good. Oh,
they are the best they've been, and if you can chaosify those, that would look amazing.
yeah, and that's the plan, but we'll see. But
Yeah, I'm
I
looking forward
mean,
to it.
uh, I have 11 months to change my mind. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
so
A
we'll
long
see.
time.
And do you after you when you will be done with this Steel Legion project, maybe some long-term project?
Next week, I don't know. It's going to be a long term thing because I want to sell my Ultramarines potentially first
Yeah,
before I start another.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm fit. This place is just becoming like an
yeah.
armory of soldiers and tanks and things. I've only got so much space. Um, yeah, so looking to sell that first,
Mm,
then I can go crazy on that. And yeah, I'm looking to do it. I like to get things done early, so then I'm not stressing about it.
yeah,
Then I
right.
can really like just focus on work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Steel Legion project is already something in itself. So yeah,
Yeah,
you don't need like 15 different future projects. So
no, exactly. I wouldn't want to take on anything more than like one personal project at a time anymore. It's just, I think I'd go crazy.
yeah. Uh, is well, oh, sorry. No, when we talked about the Dark Angels, but just a last word about this Dark Angel army is that I don't know if you saw the look on the new owner of this army on his face when he was looking at the minis. When I saw him on the Friday evening, the guy was happy. Just
Yeah, he said he was really happy with the army, and it's
yeah,
just so it made me so
pure,
happy. It's like
yeah,
just to
pure
see that
happiness.
firsthand because I hand delivered this
Yeah.
commission, and
Mm.
he was so happy, and it just felt so rewarding.
Yeah, I saw him putting the minis in the display shelf, and yeah, you could tell the guy was yeah just happy
I'm so
with
happy that
the
he's pleased with them.
so, yeah. Is there a model that you are most proud or satisfied with?
Yeah, so I did a Stormcast Eternal character model, I think last year, and
Mm-hmm.
I did it all NMM because I'd never painted that style before, that
Oh.
technique, and I wanted to challenge myself to try something new
Mhm.
and learn what it's all about because it's popular. Uh, you see it a lot, and I was like, I'll try this, and yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I think that's something I really want to do more of because you're learning as you paint. Because you got to think about the light, where
Mm.
this light is bouncing off other areas of this armor, and you can just be really free with it as well because
Mm.
you decide how shiny you want
Yeah.
it,
Mm.
how dull you want it. You know, it's not something I know. Obviously, I know there's people that have painted full NMM armies, but it's not something I would ever considered. So for me, it's like a proper technique painting for like a single model, and
Yeah.
that I really enjoyed.
Mm. Yeah, and I mean, I never, well, actually, I think I have tried that to, I mean, get on the hype train of the non-metallic metal, but my brain is not ready for that yet. I just can't. So yeah, I really
It
admire the people who
it
manage.
kind of rewires your brain.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I'm not from a classical art background. I never
Yeah.
painted or drew. I drew drawings in school, but that was a long time ago.
Mm.
So if you're not naturally looking at these things where the light's hitting, where the light's
Yeah.
reflecting, it's
Mm.
very difficult, I think,
Mm.
for most
Yeah.
hobbyists who are into wargaming. Do you know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah, and switching from like highlights, I mean edge highlights towards natural lighting highlights or reflection, etc., is wow, there's quite a gap between
Yeah.
both of those approaches. So yeah, right. I don't know if I put that model in the presentation, but you can find the model in on Josh profile. So make sure to check it. Is there a model that you won't ever paint again?
Oh, let's see. One I won't ever paint again. I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
Nothing that's been bad enough for me to never ever. Actually, I just thought of one actually. Many years ago, I painted a 40K Rabute Gilliman.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
painted all the trim, all
Yeah.
the
Mm.
sort of black lined all in the trim. Got a rattle can varnish,
Oh.
sprayed it, and it frosted the whole thing. And
Ah.
I threw it in the bin, and I'll never touch one again.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, never again. Gilliman
Mm.
can go back to being dead for all I care in the
Yeah.
law.
Yeah. I know I heard horror stories about
Oh
vanished cans. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
advise it
Yeah.
unless you're really confident.
Yeah. Actually, I used, yeah, I can see it. It's still on the side of the desk, right there. I got some matte varnish spray from Valero, and actually, it works fine, but it smells like as if your mini was dipped into, I don't know how to say that, into uh, a tank of shit.
And
Like it really stinks. I varnished a Spartan. It was 2 years ago.
it
Uh,
still stinks of shit.
I left it on the outside, on the garden for a year. It still stinks. Yeah. So, well,
Not recommended.
not recommended at
Shitty
all.
varnish.
Yeah. Well, unless you want to push the phosphex,
Yeah,
cream a bit
or
further,
maybe
but
you're
yeah.
doing
But
Death Guard or something. I don't know.
yeah. But even with that, it's a bit too much. So yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a model that you are dreaming to paint but didn't get to paint yet?
Let's see. I'd like to do a mastodon, big
Oh.
whopper of a tank.
Hmm.
I never got my hands on one yet. I've seen them around, but I've never personally. And I've always liked the look of it.
Yeah, that's a pretty huge centerpiece. Absolutely. Yeah. Because you did some super heavies since they are in plastic or no, not already?
Yeah. Have I done? I don't. I've done a few potentially. I did buy the glaive. I
Yeah,
mean,
right.
but
Yeah.
I haven't touched it. It's still in the box, so I
Ah,
need to mess with that. But yeah, great for weathering and things like that.
yeah, I think that it's a great canva yeah, to elaborate on it. Yeah. And but a Mastodon, yeah, it's
They're
and
cool.
yeah, and I mean it gives a lot of options on the tabletop too, so it's pretty fun to play. Like,
Yeah,
dreadnoughts coming out of the
yeah.
tank.
I think you can just shove a load of them in there, and then they'll all come out like, "Ooh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
punch you," and then you're like, ah, right, okay. How do I deal with this?
I love that. And if you could create a non-existing model, what would it be?
It's a tough one. Ooh, I think our old friend Gendor Strivok that I was talking
Yeah.
about earlier. I think he deserves a model with his
It is
demon sword. Maybe
Yeah.
him getting booted.
Yeah, second that. Absolutely. This guy
Yeah, I
deserves a
do because
model.
a
Yep.
lot of great characters that never really got
Yep.
any love at all.
Mm, absolutely. And just yeah, we are still waiting for Combadia's mini because
Yeah, where's that?
I think he vanished in the warp, but yeah.
Yeah, he must have done.
Yeah, but he's actually a pretty cool character. But I mean, for an Imperialist, obviously. But yeah, and just a word about this guy on the side of the screen. I picked that guy because, well, obviously it's a beautiful mini, but because for me it was like the peak ultramarine. It's ultramarine as it gets, with
Yeah,
the very bright blue, the gold, the shining, almost shining blue armor, etc. Yeah, this guy is following the codex step by step, like
yeah. This one, this guy, he's one of my favorites. He's probably my favorite character.
mm,
Um, it's just the fact decided not to use a weapon. He's decided to use a rod of office. So it's just going to shout legislations at you rather than kill you with a sword.
Well, I guess that if a space marine slaps you with this rod, you're going to,
Oh,
yeah.
your neck will be hanging off you sideways. You're not going to be in a good place. I'm sure he can still do a lot of damage with that rod of office.
I'm sure. I'm sure he can. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a beautiful mini. Absolutely.
It's great.
Mm. We discussed about like how you got into the hobby, what you are as a painter itself. But as we said several times already, so you are a full-time commission painter, so based on in the UK. What drove you towards commission painting?
So, so I worked as a chef for many, many years. I think I spoke to you about this when I saw
Yeah.
you. I was in the hospitality industry for coming up to like 10 years.
Hmm.
I turned 30 last year, and I was always saying through those years of grinding away
Mm,
for 10 to 12 hours, whatever it was, hard work. I'm after 30, I'm doing something for myself. I'm earning money for myself. I'm going to be my boss
mm,
and just reap the rewards because I never felt like I was reaping the rewards.
mm,
So I did a few jobs for people that I knew.
mm,
It went down really well. Went on from there. Then it became a thing of, oh, I'll have to drop my hours to meet up with the demands of this painting. So I went down to part time in the kitchen, and then we moved just before Christmas, and I decided I'm just going to go for it, and it's been going great so far. I'm booked up for uh, most of the year.
yeah, that's cool. Mm. But I mean, that's cool. And well, I mean, I obviously met you, so and we had pretty lots of fun. So I'm,
Yeah, yeah, great time.
I might be a bit biased, but no, I mean, you are quite a cool guy and
Oh, thank you.
a decent human being. So I'm very happy for you. But also, just if I'm unbiased myself, no, if it comes down to the painting, to I mean the seriousness of how you take care of business, yeah, I would vouch for you any day because well, if you like Josh style, yeah, eat him up because yeah, he delivers the good without any question, and that might be the first time that I do
Yeah.
myself. I advertise for
Oh,
somebody
well, there we go.
personally, but no, honestly, that's great stuff. But you don't only do heresy. Heresy is, I mean, you uh, not your comfort zone, but what you know the best. But you could do, I don't know, 40K or something.
Yeah,
Not
so I
one,
think
one.
heresy became the main thing just because I'm within that circle mainly, and
Mm,
people know me from there. And then obviously, but oh, it's the heresy. I do a lot of heresy myself, so people probably come to me for that.
yeah,
But yeah, I do anything really. Like I've done some Trench Crusade recently.
yeah. Mm.
Um, Next month I've got a giant Necron army,
Okay,
absolutely massive. And I've got some orcs for 40K at some point. So
okay,
it's a bit more than Space Marines, which is nice.
yeah. Oh yes, it's yes, and just I forgot about that, but just to say that I'm not vouching for Josh, and I mean I'm not the only one around. You at Halifax at the event we attended together, you won best army, right? Best loyalist army, and just saying that they were like top hobbyist in the loyalist side, yeah, it was. I mean, it speaks for itself. So yeah.
Yeah, it was actually it kind of threw me off because there's so many great armies there. I never expect to win awards because for me, I'm just painting the army. It's a nice surprise. I love
Mm.
it. It's great. It's like I was like whoa
Mm. But
because
But you know,
Yeah,
the thing with this Nemesis chapter army is that, uh, I mean, they might, I mean, and I'm not judging, but it's just generally speaking, maybe it's not the most beautiful minis, one by one, but
yeah.
all the bunch itself, the theme, the vibes it gets, yeah, that was
This
awesome.
is the thing. When I do my
Mm,
own armies, it's the theme,
mm,
because I'm not the best. I'm not the world's best painter. I know I do it for a living, but it's not. I'm not like Michelangelo of painting miniatures. There's other guys for that. Um, I'm just there if you want an army done pretty speedily.
mm,
Um, but yeah, the theme is my main focus, I think.
yeah. And so back to the commission painting business, what are the major issues that you face in this specific business?
Well, so I'm pretty new to it all. So obviously I've never worked for myself
Mm,
before, so self-employed. So that's all new issues I had to face. But it's been
mhm,
going okay. I kind of got to grips with everything.
mhm,
Um, the main issues you face, obviously, there's a lot of competitors, there's a lot of people out there, but I
mm,
don't really see them as competitors. I just see them as other people doing their thing. Because
mm,
once you start looking at them as competitors, you just
mm,
because there's just so many people
yeah.
doing commissions.
Mm,
Obviously, there's huge studios doing it. Other individuals have their own at-home
mm,
studios. That's the big issue. So you kind of I'm like a small fish in a big pond, I guess you could
mm,
say.
yeah.
So that's something I've been dealing with, but so far it's fine because I'm only one person. So
Mm,
obviously, I say I'm booked up for most of the year. If I took on too much work, I'd be in trouble, I think,
yeah. Right.
because you don't want to rush stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's the best way uh, to cripple your business, actually, if you just, um, lose the soul of your painting, even if
Yeah,
commission painting.
and I've seen it
Just,
happen. Not naming names, obviously, but I've seen it.
yeah.
Um,
Well, actually, it was like 2 weeks ago. I went to have a drink with some people from the hobby I know in Paris. They were attending an event, a huge, but it was not only about the hobby. It was Pokemon, Warhammer, etc. And one of these guys is a French commission painter, and he told me that he was like. He couldn't cope anymore with the army painting. Like, yeah, he was doing this for 2 years, and
yeah,
that he was happy that he was just reaching the point where he can decline some commissions and focus on, well, stuff that he likes to paint, and not just because he was telling me that he was just yeah, army painting, he was just airbrushing the stuff as fast as he could,
yeah,
painting details, the put a wash on it, and that was done. And his passion was gone, actually. So, yeah.
yeah. I think that's something a lot of people probably struggle with in that
Mm.
situation because army painting is intense.
Mm,
Uh, when you're turning it around at like a decent speed, it can
mm,
be intense. I haven't hit that sort of wall at all. Yeah, obviously the job comes with its own frustrations, like any
mm,
job.
mm.
Um, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot more than any other job I've done before
Yeah.
because I feel really passionate about these things
Mm,
and I want to bring people's creations to life.
mm. Right. And so, do you have, I don't know, tricks to cope with the army painting, or the?
Yeah. I, audio books are my crutch
Yeah.
massively. I think I always listening to books while I'm painting.
Mm.
It's just something there in the background because I don't want to. I don't know. I don't watch stuff because there's no
No.
point. You're not watching it. You're working, so it's just background noise. But at least I can actually listen to the book.
Mm.
I've actually what have we been listening to? The first Law series by Joe Abercrombie, really good.
Hmm.
Highly recommended. So there, loads of that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, yeah, I don't really get when I see people with huge screens at the hobby desk.
The
Because
battle report on in the background.
yeah, I mean, either I'm watching something or I'm just, well, painting, but both at the same time, yeah, I can't do half and half. Yeah.
Oh, I'm very much in the same boat with you there.
Mm. And so you do army painting, you do specific commissions, and how do you get enough painting mojo to get back at your own stuff once you are done with the day of painting?
Well, honestly, the answer is sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
which is a shame in a way, but I do find the time. Like I painted that Steel Legion fella
Yeah.
this morning before I
Ah.
started work.
Mm.
So the time is there, but
Mm.
I find more rewarding, going out and doing things because I am my own boss. I can pick and choose when I work. Um, as long as it gets done, I'm happy.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, in a way, it's kind of I personally do a lot less personal painting
Mm.
because I think taking on too much, you're just asking to stress yourself out.
Yeah.
Um, so I did something a bit crazy. I was gonna paint I think I have it here. I was gonna paint a competition piece for MPO, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
gave myself 1 month to do this, and I
Mm.
started this guy
Oh,
here, and
yeah.
as you can see, all I already got done was the base colors,
Well, I mean, you got to start somewhere. So,
but I kind of dropped off of that one, and I don't think it's gonna get done.
yeah.
So there is issues in that regard.
Hmm. Right. Yeah, sure. It's like, well, but I mean, it's not like any job, because if your job is doing something else than painting miniatures, you do paint miniatures just to change your mind. Like if you do personal projects on the side of painting projects for other people, it's not the same state of mind at all. So yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah, it feels different to me.
mm, absolutely.
So it's not just like painting all day an army and then God paint some of my own stuff. So if you're in the mood, it's good.
Yeah.
But like, obviously not everyone's in the mood all the time because
Mm.
I'm sure you finish work sometimes. The last thing I want to do is paint some
Yeah.
models.
Do you have any plans for the future of your business that you might share with us?
Yeah, well, at the moment I'm still developing. I just want to focus on offering the best I can for now. Keep the bookings coming in. Keep everyone happy.
Mm.
Keep myself happy. Don't want to go crazy because sometimes you can take off more than you can chew.
Mm.
So I think the next step I'd like to do is maybe some small painting guides,
Yeah.
which I thought about maybe doing.
Hmm.
Just some schemes, maybe sell those for like a few pound,
Yeah.
but nothing really crazy. I just enjoying the ride actually at the moment, which is
Uh,
nice.
mm. I think, well, it's hard to find the right balance between, well, that's my own opinion, of course, between what you can put out, I mean, for free, and
Yeah,
what you can put out for a few pounds, because the internet is full of, tutorials, video guides, etc. And there are tons and tons of pretty good stuff and free stuff. So if you offer something that people are going to pay for, yeah, it has to worth its value. I mean,
yeah.
so it
And I think this is something that's getting harder and harder
mm,
because there's so many Patreons out there, so many
yep.
YouTubes.
Yeah.
Anything I show you has probably been done 1,000 times
Mm,
before. So I think we're at the point where people only do it because they like the artist.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
what really can I offer that's new?
Mm.
Um,
But
you can
what?
your
But
own individual schemes and things like that. But
mm. But like your Still Legion project can be pretty cool because as Games Workshop just told us not long ago that you can paint Kriegers in yellow and bam, that's still Legion.
Yeah, this was an interesting one, and
Yeah.
that was a bit of an inspiration because the one I painted, I went for the sort of bleached
Yeah.
bone kind
Mm.
of jackets, but the Games Workshop one, they're like this new mustard look
Yeah.
that they went for later on
Mm.
a Krieg model, which is not a Steel Legion model.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. No,
Um,
it was a
yeah, I
bit
think
of a shame, but well, anyway.
yeah, well, they're kind of creating gaps in the market there, I guess, for people, and I've seen a few already, so
Mm.
people are on it.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, but I mean, well, I'd be interested for some color schemes, guides, etc. Because, well, as I said, I saw your stuff in person, and yeah, it's pretty. It looks good on the tabletop. So yeah, it's interesting to say that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so still talking about the commission painting, um, how do you break the painting routine to avoid, I mean, burning your will to paint?
Uh, yeah, so like honestly, the audiobooks we just talked about is a big
Yeah.
one. Keeps me motivated, keeps me focused on, so I'm not just going crazy. I like listening to a story in the background. And
Mhm.
coffee is probably the next big thing. Really, because I can just go down and make a coffee, and that's even those few minutes away from it is just like a breath of fresh air.
Mm, yeah, cool. What is the weirdest client request that you ever had, and did you fulfill it?
So it's probably got to be the busty tech priest.
Okay, what's that?
Just a female tech priest with exposed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, which I steered the client away from that one actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I have to say that I heard some stories and I saw stuff. Uh, yeah, they are kind of weirdos around here in the painting hobby of miniatures painting, and yes, some can get a little disturbing. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
it's weird. It must be a niche for it because I've seen a lot of models on sale with tits. So it's
Yeah, and I mean, if it's just tits. I mean, that's okay. But
yeah,
yeah,
but when it's on a T Rex,
yeah. Oh, okay.
then it gets weird.
Yeah, no. But if you bring dinosaur into the story,
Yeah,
that's going to be a little weird, actually. Right. Uh, as an Ultramarine fan, would you accept a World Bearers Army commission?
oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I knew you were a good guy. I
Yeah,
knew it.
well, you know.
Yeah. And if you ever do it, what punishment should you endure to atone for this sin of
I
painting
should
wall bearers?
probably I should have to flagellate myself relentlessly whilst I paint the commission. Every few minutes, I gotta give myself a quick whipping, just just for the actual atrocity of what I'm doing.
Right. Yeah, that's a good one. Let me gather some models and I'm going to order some wall bearers for you to paint. But I want the recorded painting
Of the
session
whipping.
too. Yeah, yeah, of course.
Make sure I'm doing it properly.
Exactly. Um, is there a maximum amount of minutes that you can paint during a day of painting? Or no, no limit. It depends on the hours spent.
Yeah, I guess like 50 or 60 infantry I'll batch paint at a time,
Yeah.
and I'll just boom, 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 boom along the line. It's like a factory,
Yeah.
doing something bit by bit. That's probably the limit, I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah, that's
I don't know how some of these guys do the Napoleonics and stuff like that.
oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
thousands of horses.
And those are tiny models too. So yeah, that's impressive. Yeah. Uh, just a quick word on the Kratos on the side. So this was also part of the Dark Angel commission, and yeah, in the pictures it looks really blue.
Yeah.
It isn't at all.
No, it's like it's a. I think the camera brings out the blue more than it should. Same with the reds on my camera. You
Yeah.
find it makes it over saturates the reds,
Mm,
but in hand it's black blue.
yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I'm thinking of getting a Kratos side. Well, it's a bit like meta at the moment, but
Oh, they're all the rage.
yeah.
Why not get two?
Or three, maybe. Three.
Yeah, all three.
Yeah. And then yeah, you're going to lose all your hobby friends, but yeah, that's another story.
I mean, it's a great model.
Yeah, I kind of the model grew on me because I didn't like it at all at first.
No, I remember when it launched, like start of second, I didn't
Mm.
like it either. It's definitely grown on me.
Mm. Yeah, same. Yeah. But anyway, that's a great looking Kratos. No, we are done with the hobby questions.
Oh,
And now we are reaching the part of the silly questions.
ah, good.
Uh, so, would you rather go on a trip in the warp with Erebus or Engron?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think probably I'm gonna have to say Erebus,
Oh,
and I'll tell you why.
yeah.
Because I think at least before he stabs you in the back, you probably get to go and do some diplomatic trips to see some weird squid people in space. Uh,
That's
whereas Angron, I think Angron would just throw me around the room like a rag doll.
yeah, that's more likely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah. Uh, I love this question because actually a lot of people answer Erebus, and yeah, it pleases me. I can't.
yeah. As a word bearers fan,
Yeah, yeah. Did you ever wash your brush in your coffee beverage?
yeah, I've definitely done that. To the point now where I have to put my coffee just up far away. So I'm just it's just so easy to do. I'm
Yeah,
sure everyone does it.
yeah.
And did I enjoy it?
Mm.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's
So
not good with oil
mm.
paints though.
Yeah, oh yeah. The thinner
Watch out!
taste. Mm.
Don't do that.
No, don't do that. Is there a kind of physical activity or sport that you enjoy?
Yeah. So sports, I'm ashamed to say I'm not really a sports guy. I don't do any sort of athletic stuff like that, but I do like to go on long walks and go up hills, take the dog. It's just a great way of clearing your mind.
Mm,
So I do a lot of
absolutely.
that. I do a lot of walks.
Right. Any favorite food and drink?
Favorite food? I really like ramens and things like that.
Oh, okay.
Delicious,
Hmm.
delicious.
Right. And for drink with your
Drink
ramen?
beer, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, or
Yeah.
the Buckfast
Yeah.
that you you saw me have a bottle of.
Yeah. I saw that. But actually we well, maybe not me because I'm getting old and can't drink anymore, but yeah, I mean that's part of the general socializing hobby, event. Yeah.
Yeah, it ends up being a lot of drinking. Actually, it's kind of too much sometimes.
Well, actually everybody got home and was in a decent shape, so well, I think that was okay.
That's definitely good. I've been to some events where people have been out all night and lost their shoes. So
The shoes.
yeah,
I won't ask questions and won't ask for names too, but yeah. And yeah, well, you already told us about audiobooks
ah, yeah.
while you are painting. So, uh, just a word about this Terminator on the side. So
Yeah,
this was one of your side projects, right? For a while ago. I forgot the name of the chapter,
that's the Firehawks.
the Firehawks, and they are connected to Badab, right? Yeah. So, BADAP projects are also something that you see a lot in the hobby community. Yeah, I'm going to start a Red Scorpions or blah blah blah, but you don't often get to see a whole army of those. And you got a full Firehawks army, right?
Yeah, I did. I think it was like 1,500 points.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we used second edition
Oh.
Heresy rules were modified. Someone made a really good
Mm.
uh, Bad Ab supplement, all fan made, and it was great.
Yeah.
Added all the characters, all the war gear from
Mm.
40k, translated it over. So yeah, I made a little force of Firehawks, which was really good fun.
Yeah. And those Indomitus Terminators are wow. I
Oh
think
yeah,
they
they're
are bad.
awesome. I think that guy's from the Space Marine Heroes range.
Mm. Yeah, right. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Now this one is great. The orange, yeah, the orange shade that you got on these guys is yeah, awesome. Did you still do you still have that army or did you sell it?
I sold it
Ah,
because
okay.
so me and my friends were supposed to do a big Bad Ab get together, and of
Mm.
course I was the only one who actually made the army. So I managed to find an event to go to, and then after that, I sold the army because I
Yeah.
was like,
Mm.
start some, use this money, start something else.
Yeah, starting a Bada project is like when you are a teenager and you say, "Yeah, let's get a we are doing a rock band together." Or
Yes,
yeah, mm,
exactly. Actually,
mm, right. Um. Oh, just this guy on the side. So he was a siege breaker. No,
yeah, Siege
yeah,
Breaker.
a
That's right.
siege breaker. And this guy won best character at Halifax,
Yeah,
if I'm correct. So yeah. So you won best loyalist and best character.
yeah, I was really happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, this guy can paint. Yeah, I'm telling you. As you are a Ultramarine fan, um, so would you say that what happened on Karls was a minor contingencies, as you can see in the Astartes Codex?
Probably,
Probably minor
probably
contingencies. Yeah, all right.
wouldn't surprise me. All these bureaucrats
Yeah, like yeah.
just put it in a book, forget about it. Don't do that again, and
And
just worry about taxing someone probably.
and when you paint a Ultramarine army, do you have to fill out forms in triplicate before painting any squad?
Of course, it's part of
Or
the
the
rites of
process?
passage for an ultramarine.
Yeah, I can't help it. I'm just dying laughing, imagining those guys like filling forms, etc., while waging war across the galaxy. It's yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah, especially these guys, the
especially
destroyers.
yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna tick some boxes and then just firebomb that village over
And if you had the chance in the 31st millennium to use either phosphex or graviton, what would be your go-to?
there. Ooh, to use them.
Yeah.
Oh,
To use them.
oof, be a lot of fun with both. I think. I like the idea of phosphex because I could just sit at the back drinking a cup of tea and oh,
And-
you just hear like people are just like but popping like popcorn in the
Mm.
distance. Whereas graviton seems like it could backfire maybe a bit more. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a bit wacky for me. I don't want to mess with that. It's a bit alien that technology to me. I don't know what I'm doing with it. So seen the grab guns? They look weird.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love that one. Yeah, phosphex is yeah. Phosphex is criminal but sexy.
Oh, it's evil.
Yeah. Um, so thank you for answering all those questions.
No worries.
Just to conclude this interview, I just did a little florilege of some stuff from your account. So you painted also big stuff like a River Titan
Yeah,
on the side. Uh, I'm thinking this one did it went to the to SN to the
yeah.
SN? Yeah, I
The
thought
guys
so.
at SN have that. Painted that for them. They used it for, and they did some crazy Titan mission that they
Mm.
made for the Heresy with this
Yeah.
guy as a big centerpiece. So that
Mm.
was really cool.
Yeah, those missions are so much fun. Uh,
Yeah,
if you have a Titan at home, I highly recommend trying those because they are very, very, very fun. We did an event like 3 weeks ago in Paris with almost Titan on every army. Yeah, it was it was tons of fun.
pretty wild actually.
But it was absolute nonsense, but it was very fun. So yeah. And you were speaking about Trench Crusade. So
Yes.
in the center, this is a mini from Trench Crusade universe. Uh, I can't really, I don't really understand. I didn't dig into the game or anything.
No.
So I don't know what is the if this is from the official range or alternate range. I don't know, but it's pretty scary, actually.
Yeah, there was a lot of crazy stuff when I was painting these.
Mm,
It's cool. I don't know anything about it really. I know it's just
mm,
a horrible war that's just won't end
mm,
against demons. But
yeah,
some of these models are nuts.
mm,
So if you like gore and things like that, definitely check it out.
yeah, yeah. And on the side, so we have El Famoso Lion and Jolton, part of the Dark Angel Commission. Wow, it's always fun to paint a Primarch, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mm.
think that's the third time I've painted the lion actually.
And do you have fun every time with this mini? Because that's a great mini.
It
The,
is a good one. I
yeah.
wouldn't say he's my favorite, but the
Yeah.
base is my favorite because of the
Ah,
it's
the
just like a
night.
Night Lord with his
Mm.
brains dribbling out, where he's had his head bisected, which is amazing. I think he's got definitely one of the best bases in the
Yeah,
Primarch range.
yeah, yeah. Some are quite boring. Yeah, but this one is a great one. And so another Trench Crusade mini.
Yes,
I forgot the name of the assassin, but Clay.
it's the Venom one.
Yeah,
Venom.
Venom. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. He's just an acidic little friend I wanted to add to the destroyers because
Mm.
it's just on theme.
Yeah, he's right on the theme, right? And I'm sorry, I had to reduce or expand the picture so the
Oh, that's
proportions
fine.
look a bit off, but that's a Minotaur content.
Yes,
That's
I
from the Minotaur chapter, right?
don't remember his name, but he's
Yeah.
named
Mm,
Dreadnought. This was a small commission I was doing for someone. They wanted a little Minotaur's force.
mm.
He's quite good fun. Really
Yeah,
cool model. It's an old Forge World model.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. And you managed to make the I don't know if it's bronze or copper, the main armor with a bit of blue or verdigris stuff. You managed to make it look interesting and not like, plain metallic
Yeah, I
boring.
went for like a stylized sort of
Mm,
unrealistic sort of look with these.
mm,
So I did a lot of see you don't have the pictures here, but the troops you can see it a lot. The verdigris sort
mm,
of like cartoonish in a way. It was like
mm,
a stylistic approach.
mm.
The blue I think looks quite nice against the bronze.
Yeah, it works very, very fine. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, we are reaching the end of this interview. So
Oh,
thanks a lot for your time, Josh.
no, thank you.
It was a pleasure. I'm looking forward to meeting you again at some point,
Yes, yes.
so that we can game together or just have a drink and socialize.
Have
So,
a kebab.
oh no, no, no. I'm done with kebab. No, but just because I asked for what? Mayo and ketchup, and the guy
Yes, you
just
got. They didn't like that.
nah, and I got punished with two kebabs instead of one. Yeah, no, that wasn't cool. Yeah. But actually, the weird thing, well, just for the story, so everyone can understand, we went to have a kebab after at the end of the evening, and we ordered each one kebab, and I went to pay, and the guy told me it was like 21 pounds. 21 21 pounds is for two kebabs is about what I would have paid in Paris. All right,
Yeah.
but it's pretty expensive for two kebabs, all right? And then, but I didn't ask any question. I just paid. And then when the guy asked, well, when he came with the kebabs, there were three kebabs instead of two. So I actually paid for two kebabs for me and one for Josh. Wow, and it was part of a big misunderstanding, but I think it was retaliation because I asked for ketchup and mayo instead of the
Yeah, they did not like
usual.
that.
Yeah,
They would have thought that you'd committed a war crime.
yeah. Wow. So next time we just go at McDonald's or something,
Yeah, have some chips.
So once again, thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
If everyone is watching this and have some army like to be painting by a professional, I can't recommend enough to reach out to Josh, whether it's Heresy or something else, because yeah, he would take care of it in a great manner and timely delivery. So yeah. So bye everyone. See you, Josh. Bye.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Yeah, bye.